Hi everyone, I'm Amelia Newcomb and this is Fargo, and I'm a dressage trainer. So I'm going to go through today a little bit of the lateral movements and how to introduce them. So the first thing, starting at first level, you have leg yield. So basically a leg yield is where your horse stays parallel to the long side and they move forward and over. Then at second level, you have the introduction of shoulder in and haunches in. So shoulder in and haunches in have bend. So what I mean by bend is that it's not just the neck of your horse, but that from the poll to the tail, your horse should start bending. So let's say my whip is my horse. If that's his head and this is his tail, you want in shoulder in and haunches in that your horse bends through the whole body. And you can see my whip isn't that good of an example because we want equal bend. So we want a nice semicircle from their head all the way to their tail, that they're bending. So I'm going to demonstrate to you guys leg yield, then shoulder in, and then haunches in, and how to introduce those. Here, good boy. So one of the biggest things that you have to get before you can start any of this is that your horse, you should, by the time you start introducing these lateral movements, you should have your horse going forward from the leg. So if your horse isn't going forward from the leg, you're not ready to start with asking your horse to go sideways from the leg. It can be a little confusing to horses at first because, you know, when they're very green, you just want them to go from the leg, to go forward from the leg. Now all of a sudden you say, okay, I want you to go sideways from the leg. So usually the way I introduce a leg yield is I just start at the walk. I turn a little bit early on the inside track, and then in the leg yield, I want my horse's neck, he should have slight flexion to the right if I'm going to leg yield left, but his head should stay in the middle of his chest.